Right, just getting other streams set up and we should be good to go in 2 minutes. Alright, so this should be us live across YouTube and Discord. Hell yeah, let's kick this off. So, I have absolutely not a solid plan of what's going on tonight, to be honest. And my MIDI controller has just failed. Shit. Alright. If having any audio issues, let me know. Alright, we're going to jump into it. Probably going to start with some audio ingestion tonight, fix up some tools to make sure we actually have these assets that will allow us to completely automatically generate all this audio as playlist structures, because screw going through and adding every bit in, making every name, for me, one person, that is not going to happen. So we're going to use the editor actions from Unreal Engine. And while that's happening, I'm just going to extract all these audio files that we've got. And of course it's Windows, so it doesn't want to extract all of them at once, does it? Hell no, because that would be too easy. So let's use 7-zip. Yeah, we'll extract them all to here, sweet. Okay, so I think tonight's plan is mostly going to be audio, because I think it's something we're lacking. And yeah, we'll test replication across the servers, as well as going into probably some more pathing a bit later on, and hopefully wrapping up with multiplayer in a couple of hours. Alright, so that's a fair bit of audio. Yeah, cool. So yeah, I've got a bunch of Humble Bundle stuff, so this is going to come in real handy. Right, we're just letting the editor play once so it can actually pre-generate all the assets we need to. So while that's happening, you want waves, MP3s? Probably just better with the MP3, right? The size, 2 meg. Yeah, we're gonna use these MP3s. So I'm just going to quickly make a folder for all this so I can drag it in one hit and then have our automation take it all over. I just select, you stupid piece of shit. Okay, cool. We've got a fair amount of tracks, which is good. Looks pretty good. I think we're just missing... We missed one of them, didn't we? That one. Easy. Okay, so let's go find where we want to dump these. Game assets, audio, OOG. I guess I was using OOG for some reason, but let's just pop an MP3 folder. We can convert them to OOGs later if we really want. Unreal's going to take a second and then we'll be into gear. I wish I could tell the Discord camera to not do to go the other way. I'm trying to work out if we can flip this camera for the Discord, folks. We can't flip it, can we? That's real weird. Look, screw it. Let's just disconnect from the Discord anyway. Okay. Well, Unreal's having a bit of a moment. I think I tried to drag the audio assets in before actually stopping the editor running. Let's find out. So yeah, last night we worked on pathing, which worked quite well. There are some things that I'd like to do to pathing still, like keeping the whole system running while the mouse is down, not like a one press system begins, press and it ends. It's probably going to be a couple better ways to do this. Cool, so we've got MP3 folder. Let's dump it. It does not have a good time with that, does it? Wait, there it goes. I hear the PC. It really doesn't want to adjust this, does it? Let's go. Okay, while that's happening, let's have a look at our Trello. I think my whole computer's just locked up trying to import those MP3s. Like, it supports MP3s, so I don't know why it's taking so long. Oh god, what did I put? I never remember where I put this stuff. There we go, assets. Alright, I'll just start making a folder for the waves because I have a feeling that maybe this don't work and we'll end up using the wave files. Alright, okay, so we're just gonna grab so many wave files. Get out of here, macOS. Not bad, okay, cool. Is ozone AIF? Why are you giving me an AIF file in this? Hey, there we go. Not bad. Matthew, it's coming to my mic though. Okay, fair enough. Weird. What is it coming to my mic channel? That would make sense if... probably because of that button there. So let's bust this into the third channel. That should fix it. It's average. What else we got? Cool. It's gonna go grab the last ambient pack I had. We'll just dump all these into Realm and sort them out shortly. Sweet, that shouldn't take too long to download. These are all sound waves. We actually need to convert them all to sound cues, which I wouldn't think would be that hard, would it? So it should literally just be like create multiple cues. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. I'm just gonna dump them outside here, and we'll make a folder for cues. Oh yeah, keys. Okay, so take all of these, pop them in there. Since I don't know if I'm going to use all of them, I'm just going to pop them in a humble folder from, knowing that I got them from the bundle so that I can keep them a little bit separated. Okay, so we have a bunch of weather stuff here as well, which is kind of handy. Let's have a look at how our audio is actually stacking up. How do we want to lay this out? So we have a player, we have a playlist and all this stuff. We grabbed it from a plugin because I really couldn't be bothered to rewrite the same one I had last time. It's just a music player. So like, the theory is exactly the same. We have an actor in the level, which we can tell to play things. We put multiple actors in, we can tell them our own index. The one thing this did was have everything in a data table. We removed all of that straight away and added it into data assets and just using asynchronous like loads so we can get everything rather than needing to rely on a certain table, which could create issues with the save later down the track. So obviously, okay, the first thing we need to do is get these into sound, to get these sound cues into data sound objects. So I have a little thing up here that does it for meshes. So we can select meshes, run, and it'll create the audio object. So I think we should just take that code and make it an editor action, which shouldn't be too difficult. So all that stuff I keep in Realm Tools. There it is, the static mesh organizer. It is not the best way to do this, but it does work. So at this point, the speed is better than proper design. I love how I say that and it literally crashes. I don't even know why that happens. Also, if you hear any like not copyright free music, let me know, because I have actual music playing through my headphones and I've got it bust. It shouldn't be in the stream, but don't think you guys would be into the metal. Fuck, let's just try to open it again. Is he gonna crash? Yeah, there's something fucked up here, isn't there? Not really. Yeah, it's in the graph. Let's find out what's going wrong. Weird. Graph editor. The only thing I could think is I possibly haven't got something in there to protect it in case the asset hasn't actually loaded. Okay, let's play the game, let it sync its assets, and then we'll have a look at it. I really don't want to have to figure that out again. It's not too bad, but it's not doing some of the prep work anyway. We'll go to game assets to audio. Data. This is where we're going to store all our new assets, I guess. And what we'll do is we'll put a data asset in here, which will be child of our sound object data. We'll call this blank DA blank audio. So Marcus, what we'll do is we'll actually like replace all of this crap with, yeah, so we'll have this all be replaced via the function. Okay, so everything seems to be working again. We'll do this, we'll get this log pile and woo, look at that. Alright, it's either gonna work or it's gonna completely crash the engine again. Let's just close it actually, see if that helps. And it's gonna crash again. Okay, so that's something's fucked up there. That wouldn't be development if it didn't start off in some weird error, right? Okay, fuck it, we're just gonna have to make it completely from scratch. It's not even gonna be that bad. So I don't even know why I'm stressing, to be honest. Let's do this. We have this editor asset action we're gonna use. So yeah, here we go. Create sound cues from, we're gonna get all our selected items in the editor, so that's pretty simple. We're gonna loop through them, we're gonna cast the sound cue to make sure they are a sound cue. Then we're going to, let's do some stuff. So I'm gonna make the default class here. We'll call it default data class. And we will make that a sound object data. How good's that? There we go. This we're just gonna get to use to clone because we're gonna make this blank audio. Okay, so from memory we're gonna need to obviously duplicate and move everything. Okay, let's see, move asset. Ah, that's, I'm an idiot, sorry. We don't ever move anything, we just rename it. Rename loaded asset, look at that, there we go. Let's figure out where we want them to go. See, our other system had this all, like, you could enter it all if you needed. Actually, it might be good to use that to quickly grab the generic path. There it is. Alright, we'll just make this a variable. Cool thing is, if like we really wanted it, we could plug this in and it would actually open a modal menu from this that we can enter the path into, but like these are just audio objects, so I don't really think we want to do that yet. But I could see some benefit to it if we have different types of audio. So I'll make the path audio assets, and I realize you can't see that because it's off the screen. I'll put my camera over here. Cool. Sweet, so yeah, all I've done down here is kind of make a path, and I've set that to be game assets, audio assets. Ah, my bad. No, audio, we'll call it in assets, that's fine. And then we're going to need to append that with the actual name of the loaded asset. Get a file name from path. No, I don't want to do that. That's something I've created. File name? Play name. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll make the display name the folder. And then we'll add in the actual object. So before we do anything, let's just test that this actually works. So no, I'm just gonna copy this so I can go test audio 1 2 3 4. They should have a prefix of SC or something like that. It's SC, but deal with that later. Cool. So let's find test 23. We should be able to right click and go to scripted asset actions. Great question. Where did I stick it? Ah, there we go. Create sound objects from queue. So let's check assets. Yeah, we have a folder and we have the asset audio. Perfect. Bloody ripper. Okay, so we're going to pretty much do the same thing just with another append. We already know that we're getting the file path and the file name, which is sick. We actually might need to make a full another append, to be honest. What? Path, folder, DA, just so we can, you know, have this labeled as a data asset. And then we'll take the name again. Duplicate that asset. We'll save the loaded asset. For some reason, I've had issues with moving and renaming items when we try to save them. It doesn't flag them as dirty. I need to see if there's something I have to do with like enabling transactional stuff when I move assets, but anyway. So that's going to duplicate it. That's going to create a new asset for this item, and then what we're going to want to do is we want to do set okay, so yeah, obviously cast to sound object data, set sound cue. Yep, cool. Set track name. Perfect. So that shouldn't be that bad. It's really not a lot to do this. Okay, so we'll set the track name to be that, and we'll set this to be the actual sound class. Do we want to add a cue? Fuck it. Let's just add a little bit of extra here. What we're going to do is set this object data to be set. I think there's a type or something. Yeah, track type. And let's make it modal by dragging this straight into here. What we'll also do is chuck this in a audio category. Just gonna make it easier when we're looking for it later. And then we're just going to do the same thing here at the end to save that sound object. Let's give that a test. So I should be able to come here. I'm gonna delete this audio. We'll grab this. Let's try this one. Yep, so it's gonna ask us music. Yeah, that's okay, that's music. Interesting, okay, cool. No, we already found a little error here. When we move these assets, we have Q, we have the words Q everywhere. We don't want that. Pretty easy to fix though. So first of all, we're missing the underscore here, and we want to replace. Replace any word Q with nothing. Screw it, let's do this properly. Okay, so we'll add FC underscore to the Q just so we know it's a sound cue. We only want that to be in the last name, we don't want it to be there. Want you to go into there. We want the name to go into here without the word Q. That makes sense. That makes sense. And the track name is going to do exactly the same. Okay, that should do it. We can just delete this, and we could Okay, so now we have... Okay, so we've got some issues there. Abandon, and we need to remove that last underscore. I'm gonna replace it with nothing. Seems okay. These things take a little bit to get set up. Once you're done, it's just life's so much easier for the rest of development. Create sound edits from queue. Music, yep. What have I done there? Why are we... I screwed up here. Oh, hold on. Could just be the fact that I'm trying to do it to this other asset I've already moved around a bunch. Delete that. Delete that. Okay, so let's just try this. Actually, let's duplicate this so we can have like... See? That started to work. Actually, I should have taken a bit more care to look if that worked. Oh, we don't need SC in the data asset. That makes sense, yeah. And then we're going to duplicate the data asset, which is going to... happening. So we've got the path, which ends with a slash, so we're going to append it with the name. I should actually check if it's setting up the data assets correctly. There you go. Okay, so we have this abandon underscore Q. Duplicate this. Audio, create, go. Okay, we made the correct folder. We named this correctly, spot on. We didn't deal with the data asset correctly, that's fine. We named it incorrectly, which is fine. Which makes sense because we're naming it there. That doesn't make sense. Wait, hold on. Rename it, we duplicate it, like... No, we don't want that there, do we? Because it's gonna, we want it to just keep the... I've missed something here. So it shouldn't actually need to do anything to this one except for create the asset, right? Wait, what? No, we add it into the folder path. Okay, frick it. Let's create this a little bit cleaner. Okay, so we're going to strip everything from the name. Call this clean name. So I've just removed the words Q or underscore from it. We want this to say DA underscore clean name. Folder should also be the clean name, right? Then we append SC to it so we can save the asset like that. Ah, yeah, because it's reading the asset name. I need to actually just come back here. And we'll just tag off this, and then we're going to replace SC underscore with nothing. I think that should do it, because yeah. Now let's try this. Asset actions. Scripted asset actions. Audio. And create audio object. Okay, we're close. We're freaking close. So what we've done now is just set it in the wrong folder. Like that quickly. I need to drop it out of folder. If we just remove that. Not bad. Okay, so we just need to go into the folder with the name. We've already renamed the asset. Have we can save the asset after we reload it, right? I feel like we just want to be in clean name. What if we did that and removed SC from it? in case we reload the asset that we've just saved as a duplicated one. So close. Okay. I didn't remember, I fucking added it, didn't I? No? Just kill that and quickly double check all this again. Delete you. See, that went perfectly, right? Okay, before we do that, let's actually just print string. Let's print for the display. Yeah, what's the display name of this sound cue? I always hit play for some reason. Okay, take your time. There you go. All right, let's come back here. Grab this, select that asset, assets. Yep. I forgot to delete everything. Didn't print, okay. It'd be in the log, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, so the clean name is SC abandoned. Perfect. So what we know we need to do then is like, it could be so much cleaner than this, but I actually just don't care anymore. We just need to get this done. Alright, so we've got this abandoned queue here, same as you usually get. Asset actions, audio, create sound audio. Hell yeah, look at that, there we frickin' go. Delete that folder, look at abandoned, we have the abandoned audio, we have this, which should have... Okay, we need to fix the name internally here. We just need to remove SC from before we do any naming, which is fine because we really just probably need to stick that in. Perfect. And I won't even bother doing it on this one because it's sort of a waste of time. Sweet. We should probably populate the duration, right? I don't know if we really need to, but I don't know. Actually, yeah, can we even do that? I feel like I should be able to get duration, right? No. Sound cues even have that kind of... Maybe we just don't even need that in the sound object. So we'll probably just remove that from the C++ class a bit later on. Get out of here, right up. I don't have my license upgraded for yet. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. So now we should just be able to, once this stops annoying me. Let's do the test. Then grab all of these, right? Right click, scripted asset actions, audio, create sound audio from queue. These seem to all be music, right? Let's just let it do its thing. So you work smarter, not harder. There's nowhere 69. Nice. Nowhere I really wanted to manually enter all this shit for 69 assets. The other like 100 I'm just dumped in. So we go to assets now. Look at that. I have a folder for each with the audio. God, that's good. So theoretically, the game should natively pick that up now. So as soon as I get a load in, I'll open the audio manager. No, nothing yet. Okay, interesting. Why is that? Why is that? I don't know. We can just do this. Go to assets. Data asset. Get out of here. PCG data asset? Why did you pop up? What do you... I need to look into that. Because PCG is sort of the framework of us. What we do here. Alright, so we're just going to load these. Nothing? Okay. Load it. Like, these should work. Now we're gonna find out why it's not working. I see we got all these keys here as well. We'll get around to this stuff later. Alright, so here's our playlist. Let's go pre-construct. Now then. Annoying. That means there's probably something else here, right? Actually, shit, it's all gonna be in the music player. Look at blueprint. And so it tried to just do... What the shit? yep, sorry, that's my bad. I actually know what's happening there. We're trying to find the primary asset type and we haven't actually given it the correct location. Okay, so we're gonna get asset manager. We're gonna try and find found data. Game audio. Game assets, audio. That should be better then. There you go, look at all that. That it all plays, sweet. Obviously UI needs a lot of work, but that, cool. Okay, so we actually don't need editor actions anymore since we can confirm that all worked. Not bad. Alright, where do we move to next? If we've done that, we've got audio ingested for the early part. We could either work on the UI for it. We got a few issues. Yeah, let's try and wrap some of that up, I guess. Find it. Audio, game core, game audio. I had so many old audio setups here. Such a terrible design. Let's just remove these. Okay, so this playlist. Let's maybe not use this scroll box. Let's get a list. I'll just need to quickly add the interface to this so that it would actually work. Okay, where are we? Class faces. Use the list item. Entry. Use list entry. We're gonna need to update one or two things on this, which is gonna be yeah, we'll see how it goes from here. Audio track box, right? That's what you called. Going on to there. Fair enough. Okay. Did I add the wrong interface? Object list entry. That seems more like it because I remember having this object on there. No, I need to remove the other one. There we go. Cool. So we can just make these heaps big. And what would we do? On entry initialized. What we need. Alright, so we can add item to the list view. So since we don't need references to this stuff, like within the world, and really only the manager or the audio manager needs a reference, we can just make this a reference to the actual sound data object. That when we're in this, we can just go cast to sound object data. That way we can then get everything we need, like get track name, get sound cue, and tag strings. I don't think we can really do anything with that yet. Yeah, sweet. Maybe I can check the other one to make sure this is all still above board. Yay, okay, so it wants an index. I forgot about that. We could always get the get owning list view and say get I actually didn't think about this because yeah, when we start we would loop through everything and we'd add indexes to it, right? Yeah, I didn't really think too much about that one actually. So let's have a look at this one, how we do it. Oh, that should be fine. Yeah, because we assigned that there. This should all be good. What we actually probably don't need is this tag generation happen here. We'll see if this looks any better. Better, but I just gotta check if we're not still adding, and we're not looping through and still adding this in, are we? Oh, cool. So I want this to be underneath, so let's wrap this as a vertical box, drop that in. And we'll probably also make this like 10 just so it's smaller and push it up to the left. Maybe throw like 2 pixel padding on the whole thing. Should probably also go 32, 32. Just shift right click, shift left click to do the old copy paste trick. Nice loop of things. Better. Obviously we're not trimming and clipping, so we need to fix that quickly. We probably just got the widget on fill. Big box. Let's go, we can clear selection on click. Handy to know. Actually probably has something to do with the other blueprint that's joining. Right. Here is, we still need to clip it all. Oh, size box just needs to be clipped bounds, I'm pretty sure. Can't scroll, but we'll get to that. That is weird, why can't we just scroll this? Mine, it doesn't play music, that's cool. That's an easy fix though. Because we don't have anything set for when we play on the child, is it? Just print the index on our on click of the play button so we make sure we are passing the X into the children correctly. This is the longest. Yeah, okay, so they don't get their indexes. That's fine, totally, that's awesome. Hmm. This isn't supposed to be here, is it? Okay, so in my head, what should be happening is just literally this. That plugs into here. This is the list view. I'm going to set the item to be itself, right? It should still work, and it means we don't have to do any of the create. See, that all worked, but it's not going to obviously pass the index. That makes sense. So I probably should have just kept it the scroll box instead of trying to let it follow the same pattern as the rest of the game. We can do so many cool things with it. Okay, so the only thing we're really going to need to look at doing is probably doing a cast and setting this, to be honest. Okay, so what we're going to do is get this. We're going to get child that index, get child. Actually, yes, that's what we want. Let's try and do what we thought we were going to try before and see if it actually does work here. So we're going to get the owning list view, we're going to go list items. Oh. Item? Yeah, okay, so we are going to have to do it on the start. Alright, get item at index WBP underscore retract box. Okay, let's see if this works. We're just gonna set the. This is definitely not the best way to do it. There's probably better ways using like an event interface or something. Okay, cool. So we still got a 0 to play with. That's fair enough. Didn't think that would work. Wait. Okay. Just to check, if we do that, that's not gonna... Cool. I just wanted to make sure we weren't barking up the wrong tree with this one. Okay, so we've added the item. What we can do is... It's weird that that isn't working. Initialized, right? So what we can do is go cast to WBP audio track. Once that's done, we can go get there we go, get index of item. Ah, screw it, let's just have a look. There we go. Oh, we just need to put a lock so we can make the scroll box actually scroll. We'll just do a minimum height of something like 350. Shouldn't have set it to fill. Yeah, vertical alignment needs to be set to the top for things to scroll properly. Oh yeah. Obviously, I think there should be more ways to control the playlist, but I think it's going to get us started for now. We might need to set some little clipping bounds there, because that's deplorable. So how are we going to do that? Let's replace this vertical box with child. Let's take this size box and tell it to clip to bounds. There we go, look at that. Clips to bounds. Okay, so we're probably just gonna need to fuck that slider off. We really don't like, it's gonna, yeah, we don't need to slide up to see it. It's focusable, yes, that's over scroll, fine, right click scrolling, touch scrolling, yeah, I like when we can have that. Zoom mouse wheel, of course. Clear section on click, yeah, we'll see what we need to do with that stuff. Usually it's just a show scroll bar button. Scroll bar visibility, but thickness, how about just do 0? Still there. Stupid scroll bar. Set everything to none. See that happens. Perfect. Even right click scroll, which is nice. Oh. Okay, cool. At least we can confirm that the looping button actually works on and off now. So we've got our full set of track listings, scrollable, touchscreen supported. Obviously, we need to clean this whole mess up. So let's clean that mess up. That won't take long. It's going to be a little bit of UI design for it, really. So yeah, this is some ugly stuff, right? Okay, first of all, let's see if we got any better play buttons, because I'm pretty sure I do. Yep. I just thought we got some better icons, because, yeah. Anyhow, I guess when we're... That's our pause, so we'll go through and do the same thing with our pause button. We'll probably come up with some better color schema for this later. But to be lazy, I'm just going to copy that style across. Damn, I don't actually mind those compared to the ones we got. Like, screw it. Let's just use those. And we get rid of this stupid rounder box. Okay, we'll just probably put lighter hover on and higher for press. Set to image, set to image, set to image, and set them all to the app. There we go. I've got a way better loop icon, right? There we go. 42. How would we want it to be green? No, that's what I want. Bad. Alright, let's fix these up to be a better font. Probably use rubric condense. Condense looks a little bit not great. That's robotic condensed. Rubric medium, and we'll put it like 14. 14, not 143. This slider is disgusting. It is always that divide with developed content versus UI designs, like, God. Alright, let's put both of these to something like, yeah, let's set, I just don't even know if we want this artist name, to be honest, so let's screw that and get that out of here. And maybe we'll make this 16 because we really don't need it to be that big. We'll push it over to the side, maybe chuck 10 on it. This needs to chill out a little bit with maybe like 10. We'll probably get rid of that. Funny thing, I think like the actual image I used is way blurrier, so I might just use there. That looks a little bit better. Obviously, who would ever use italics? And shadowing? Outline, right? Strike brush. Why is this all shadowed? Ah. Get out of the outline settings. Maybe we'll do a transform policy of to upper here. That always looks nicer. Obviously this progress slider is garbage. Okay. Let's go find out other sliders because we don't want to use that crap. We'll rip from our own. There we go. So we've got a slider knob here. Oh god, why is this like... The designs aren't bad, it makes me start to question the code inside it. Not the one we wanted. What were we using? Is it slider fill instance? A bit better. Yeah, let's give it a look. I think that's enough for now. What are you whinging now about? Oh yeah, because I deleted a text name. Ugh, get out of here, rainbow fucking text. What? This is why I hate the marketplace sometimes, like... Like, how about just not do something stupid? I won't diss on it too much. Like, all this is super nice and clean. Like, There's obviously some stuff we need to do with index selection if we had multiple things in the scene, but to be honest, this is still pretty good. I feel like there's a tick somewhere that's running and getting this. Yeah, set text color. You can just get the hell out of here. Why? Just why? No, you should never set these funky colors. Get out of here. That font is still terrible. I need to fix that. Alright, that should be pretty good. Let's just take all these off, yeah. Still something great, but it just looks a lot better than what I did before. Oh yeah, we need to add an offset to the whole thing, right? Because one of these things, we need to add an offset at the top for every widget that gets put into the sub windows, but like, to be honest, I should have just did that in the sub window, but I think it's so many things are doing it now that it's almost impractical to go back and fix everything. So this is our music box, sweet, cool. Okay, so all we're gonna do is grab this horizontal box and add a bit of padding on that top so we don't overlap the header bar. It's 35 from memory. Hey, well, doesn't update the track duration. Interesting. Feel like we're not. Where's this getting set? Set track. Okay, so we should be changing track every time. Yeah, okay. I don't know, let's just try it this way. Yeah, see, this works. There we go. There's definitely still a lot that's going to be needed to done to that. Like, I think the plan was to have a playlist on the left, have tracks on the left, playlist in the middle, and playhead somewhere else. But I'm not sure now. Yeah, it's like, it's a cool concept with a playlist, but it needs to be implemented better. Okay, so if that's sort of looking better, where would I head to next? Okay, let's jump onto this other computer. So I'm going to cut now. I have another screen. There we go. Okay, maybe we'll start. Actually, I'll go to the other computer. I'm going to compile, ship this off to the other machine. Maybe I should touch lobbies and multiplayer again, but oh, there's so much to do. I've had the basics of that. Stage of this. We'll push that. We package or do we work on something else? Yeah, we're on a package now. Okay, I'm gonna pop to the bathroom while this all happens. Okay. And we're back. Let's have a look. Package successful. Nice. So I'm going to run a synchronization to our other machine. Sweet. Okay, so that's moving it to the NAS, and our NAS will push it to the other machine. While that's happening, let's have a look at what else we need to tackle. I think it was more to do with parts, right? Where is it? Actually, I might as well maybe just move all this other audio stuff in, right? Oh, yeah, no, these might actually need some cleaning. Let's delete that, and then we'll just quickly replace it with something else quickly so it doesn't break our blank audio file. And then I should just be able to grab all these again, and audio, create sound objects, and yep, these are all music. Actually, what I'm going to do is just and remove that one. Take all of these and drop them into our WAV file. Good, because then we can kill this fantasy orchestral pack. We're going to need to fix redirectors. There, we completed that. Okay, what are these? Are these any worth it? Of these, I actually think I already have all these, so we can get rid of that. Come on, take your time, computer. Oh, cool. Let's discover them all. Sweet. Okay, let's just delete all those. Now let's fix up our redirectors and we can get back into it. Deleting. Cool. Okay, so maybe it's just best to go back to paths and fix this a little bit up. Might drop a few of these in my TBC. It's easy because that folder is excluded from Git, so. The fun part of waiting for everything. Okay, so after this, it's probably going to be moving on to try to fix that little pathing issue, so we can hold down the mouse. Yeah, so we can like hold down the mouse and like draw it. At the moment, it works like you press, and as soon as you press, it just starts to tick, and you can essentially draw it. But what we want to do is only tick when the mouse is held down, and then once on a mouse up, we want to finish it. So I think that's probably the way we're going to do it. And then I think I'm going to look at implementing lobby menus, which is something that sort of looks a bit like that. But it takes a while. Okay. Okay, so where were we? Game, line builder. Or what? It's spline manager or spline actor. Let's just open them both. Oh yeah, so it should possibly be in this spline component. So here we go, we tick. Valid, yep, and we update the tooltip location, but what we want to do is make sure this doesn't happen until, like, whilst we hold our mouse down. Oh. I just got to remember where we initialize this from. Do we run complete spline? No. I actually got to think about this for a second. Active editing again. It's okay. What is confirm spline? Let's have a quick look. Okay, so it's the left mouse down. Cool. So, theoretically, maybe? I feel like I'm turning on and off active editing somewhere else, but we'll have a look. Well, it did work. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so it stops active editing, which is kind of what we wanted, and but it doesn't confirm. I feel like I've... Yeah. Figure this out. So let's try that. Yeah, okay, so it does what it should, but we didn't actually need to set active editing off there. We probably can just run complete spline, right? If we complete the spline, we'll probably want to set user mode to none, or... We'll update game mode to none. Completion, so hopefully, yeah, when we lift the left mouse, should be good. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Let's try something. So can we even set it to none on the completion? No, so it's like... Yeah, let's see if that fixes it, because we're going to set it to trigger on down. Mouse up, mouse up. I'm surprised it doesn't set the game mode. Of course. Let's see if that fixes it. I don't know why we were excluding it on if it was not equal to it. There's probably something that it's going to break later, but I'll find that and deal with it as it comes. But technically that should all work. And let's test it in situ. Isn't that just amazing? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Actually, that reminded me, I need to add a back to main menu button in there. See, should we separate the points more so we can edit them later? I have got editor functions for them, but... Let's hit some low-hanging fruit. Alright, back to menu, let's try that, and we'll just quickly, are we doing, yeah, unclicked. Okay, sweet, so we'll just open main menu. I don't know if we should have a listen parameter, no, probably not. We're not hosting anything there. One of the other things, wait, is this got some old animations in it? Screw that, get rid of you. That should work, let's have a look. Yep, cool. Okay, so actually a fair amount of wins there. Okay. I don't know what to do next. Let me have a think. It's one of those issues. There's so much that still needs to be addressed, but it's hard to narrow in. That's not right. That shouldn't work like the way that's happening. I'll turn the debug off, right? At least we don't get those numbers popping up everywhere. There's some cool static meshes in this pack, right? Look at these trees, it's tight. Well, I guess while I'm here, let's ingest all these trees and see how it works, right? It's actually not too bad. So we have this Mediterranean coast pack. Usually the tool moves all the materials and textures into a whole bunch of funky stuff with recreating parents, but we're not. I cannot be bothered right now. There's a lot of preamble that might be need to be done to get that to work. So let's have a look what we got. Meshes, we got these trees, right? This one, olive tree. Pinus brutia. Let's have a look what that actually is. Okay. Okay, cool. So, let's start with these, right? Of these 6 trees here. First of all, we're going to advance rename them. Cool. What we want to do is remove the end suffix of two characters. And we just want to add a number. How good's that? SM Pinus brutia. Yeah, tree? Pinus brutia tree? Yeah, I think that'll be nice. At least it'll let us. So we'll apply that. I used to use the Mort plugin for this. I actually still have it here. But God, it's already inbuilt in the engine. It's so good, the new one. Alright, Pinus brutia tree 1 to 7. So let's use this tool up here where we want to go to. Double check. Nature, trees. A new folder. Pine. Oh, fitness. Alright, Pinus brutia. Let's just copy that. So game assets, nature. That's a capital N. If I don't do that, that's not good. Okay, cool. Pine, tree. We'll just put brutia in it though. You know what? Before I do this, I should probably deal with their materials. No, let's move it all and then deal with their materials. So, literally, I'll just hit run. Select the items first. My bad. So, Pinus 1 to 7 and run. Cool. So if we come back up here to Pinus brutia, there's all our trees and their data assets are made. How good is that? Alright. Okay, the quickest way to do this, if anyone's like actually interested from an Unreal Engine point, is to literally grab all these, Alt-Shift-R, get your reference viewer up, grab all the materials, Control-B, that'll locate them all, and then we're just going to make a new folder here, materials, and new one, 8, no, not a new level, and textures. Open this back up again. Look, to be honest, this even gives us all the textures, which is pretty wicked. The other thing we're gonna have to look at doing is fixing it up to work with the foliage in our wind. So I'm just gonna grab all this. I'll take one of those because we are going to need it. Okay, so that's the issue. Sometimes there's stuff in the engine. Don't hit shift. Let's need to hit control. Let's do it again. Control B. Control B. You should get rid of that default white because I know that's probably the one in the editor. Alright, so we've got rid of that one. Did not select them again. Let's go see if there's anything else we can exclude so we don't have to remove that editor. There we go, cool, we're not pulling anything. I'll put all those in textures. So one of the other things we can do is have a look at these like billboards. We don't actually want any billboards right now. And that's just for an optimization purpose later on. We're probably going to have a build generator, or billboard generator that's going to take care of everything a lot neater. Alright, so quickest way to do this is I'm going to find some LODs. Let's take down to 4 LODs. And we'll know it works because what will happen is we can come at the top and it should let us delete the billboard. There we go. Cool, at least we know it's only the last. I wonder if I should do this by bulk. Yeah, by property matrix. Doesn't seem like it. Bummer. Probably do this with an editor script as well, but yeah. Well, that's the billboards of the last 3 done. Hey, didn't we just do this one? There's no billboard on it. Cool. Okay, so that should be the billboards removed from them, giving us a little bit more control. So let's take all those and get rid of them. I knew I'd miss one. I always frickin' do. So that wind is terrible. Look, that's not how wind is supposed to work. Probably have to reparent all these to our master materials. Let's remove all this crap first. Okay. Yeah, so we'll be replacing a lot of this stuff with our own materials shortly. We don't really want a lot from this, we just kind of want a couple of these extra nice olive trees. I think will look good. That looks good. Apart from that one. The cool thing is actually this will just make the folder if we set it. It's back in a second. Bridge. We'll just get rid of the shit we don't want. Rid of all this stuff. I thought I was done adding in stuff, but these looked really nice and I thought might as well. We're gonna need to replace the masters. Look at these nice looking cliffs, what are they like? We'll do another events rename on these. Same deal as last time. We're gonna do the suffix, we'll remove the last two, and then we'll number it. Oh, that'll work. There's probably somewhere where these actually go. Ground cover. Maybe we'll put branch, wig. Go. Yeah, we have some nice cover, but we might not actually need half of it. I think the last things we're gonna need. That's it. I don't need to do two, so I can't bother to rename them automated. So we just need those two branches and we'll push those into the exact same space. Maybe we'll add pine. Perfect. And then these, we can pretty much all have this TBC, right? Also, we got all these wood debris. Again, easy. Alright, I need to double check this. Okay, I don't think we need to bother with that stuff because it's all in the place it needs to be, so we can still, just we don't need to organize that super efficiently. We will need to replace all these soon. Okay, so effectively bark. Get rid of that. RM's fine. None. Normal, that's fine. None. Mask. Yeah. That should be fine. Let's do a test. Let's check what this is linked to. Perfect. There's a pine bark one. Let's have a look at this. Foliage material. None of this actually needs wind or anything like that, right? Ah, it's Ort, not RM. Turn off W off, so fine. Cool. That's at least using our master material, so everything like weather or wind can affect it. Looks fun. Who knows? I feel like these were a lot darker. Stupid things have a disappearing LOD, don't they? What? Ah, yep, there. And yeah, we don't disappear. Perfect. Do the same to this one. Just knock out those other ones while I'm here. Yeah, what the shit just happened to that one? Oh, there we are. Still good. Why do we have different mats for LODs? It really shouldn't matter. It shouldn't be too hard. Get rid of that. Get rid of all of that. I don't know if I can even be bothered to transfer this, I'll just cut it in. I have no idea if it's gonna write. Like sometimes it just likes to crash things when I try and do this because I actually forget where I put this material. Reparent to follow this material. There we go. Yeah, we need to use a mask, aren't we? Okay. Oh, it's just a branch material, right? Okay, so these things... Let me just parent it to this so I don't have to redo everything. Okay, so then it would just be branches and pine bark, right? Material, create follow these materials. Yep, branches and pine cap, perfect. Wrong one, idiot. I want to use opacity mask. Get time there, come on. Wait, what? I thought I did pine bark. We'll turn the wind off for now. Good, so what we should be able to do now is come back to this and start removing some master materials so we don't need like this foliage. Oh yeah, it's got the other flowers. Bark? Yeah, we need to do the olive trees still, right? Alright, let's smash out these olive trees and then I'm gonna get some dinner. Okay, cool, that should have done it. Let's have a look now. Olive trees. Alright, first thing we'll do is drop the lod by 1. That should let us get rid of that billboard. Perfect. I just forget how much little things are hard to do when ingesting. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll ingest all these, so go have some dinner, and then I'll come back and do... I'll plan out what I'm going to do over dinner. Oops, I killed one more than I should have there, but that's okay. Okay. That should be our olive trees sorted. Now we need to just get their materials, right? Okay, the only thing we're doing is get all those textures. Okay, that's starting to get pretty sorted. Okay, we'll make sure that's closed and we'll do the standard replace. Where is it? Go use opacity mask. Okay, that's this one now. Ah, looking tight, sweet. What's going on with this shit? Wait, is this an opacity mask? Weird, okay. It really doesn't look that good. Okay. Okay, so that's not bad. We've gotten... There, we got all the trees sorted. Ooh, we shouldn't have any bark left, should we? Perfect. I'm gonna go take a break for a bit, so I'll be back on, or maybe back on like an hour or two. Otherwise, I'll be just working. I'll be on the Discord anyway. I just want to do my lobby stuff, maybe. But yeah, I think that's it